Looked like you were on the cover of like an early 90s hip hop album.
Oh, I was thinking some sort of like business cover.
No.
No. Good
No.
morning, everybody.
It's like a Bismarcky
Yeah.
RIP
Oh, all right.
album cover. Like,
Say he's just a friend. Okay. Hi. Getting ready for your vacation? Are you ready to head to the beach, Crockett?
well, I mean, we're gonna make like a day or two out of it, just like a day trip or two. I was supposed to be in Denver this weekend.
I see the sad, the pouty face.
I was supposed to be leaving today to actually go. Now that I think about it, but flying's cray right now. So
Yeah. Oh my goodness. There were hundreds of flights that were canceled ahead of 4th of July weekend.
we booked ours beginning of April, and by the end of April, we had gotten an email that like our flight times had changed. Basically, it was like you could take it or leave it. These are your new flight times, and they were not great. And so then we were like, okay, well maybe something better will come along, and it didn't.
Nothing. Especially if you have
we waited as long as we could too. Like up until probably about 2 weeks ago, we were still kind of like maybe we could. And then
was it a direct flight too?
We were trying to get direct flights because of it seems like anybody we've talked to that's had any sort of connection lately has been like, yeah, the connection flights are a little dicey.
Right now. That's what makes it dicey. So I'm leaving for a big vacation, July 9th. I'm heading to Israel. That is a direct flight, thankfully. I don't think there are any layovers in the water, but it's a direct flight out of Camden. And I don't know if that airline is as affected as our airlines here in our country, but I keep getting updates too. They keep switching the times when we're leaving, which is nerve-wracking because it's a 7-hour difference. So they send the alerts in the middle of the night. And my phone goes off. I don't turn my phone off or silence it in the middle of the night. So I'm like, oh, I'm up. Oh,
I missed my flight.
Yeah, it's telling me again, there's another change. I keep changing it back and forth by 2 hours. At this point, it's like, I'm just gonna get there at the earliest time it's telling me initially.
Yeah, it's so you're going for 9 or 10 days or whatever it is. So our trip was going to be flying out today and coming back on Sunday. And originally we were supposed to be getting into Denver this afternoon at 3:00 Denver time, which is perfect, which means we would have flown out of here at 1. And then basically we basically lost the beginning of this day. We wouldn't have gotten into Denver until like 11. And then we would have lost basically all of Sunday because we would have had to fly out so early. And it was like, well, if I'm
it would have been an expensive lunch. Yeah, pretty much. Like, oh, great lunch. Bye. Gotta go. Quick turnaround.
Man, I like my brother, but like, come on. Kelly, good morning. Keith, happy joy. It's almost Friday. Happy joy. I read in Stimpy reference this morning. Amanda, have a wonderful day, friends. You too, Amanda. Thank you so much.
So you'll be heading to the beach, and you're also attempting, like, to me, this is not a vacation. This is going to be work. You're potty training your youngest on your little trip.
So we're thinking, because we're both off this weekend, obviously for the holiday, it's a long weekend, that it's a good time to, we don't know when exactly we're going to start it, when we're going to do it, but at some point this weekend, we're going to try like the no diaper thing. So, which I feel like is a good spot for it. Cause like,
because, people don't run. They kind of treat the ocean like
yes,
urinal. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it waves, but the thing is, I don't want to be, they say like, don't be downwind. What do you call that? You don't want to be down wave? Downstream from a baby.
So we've had a big week already because we took away pacifiers. So
he's a lot of firsts right now.
Yeah. So we wanted to wait until after we got back from Dutch Wonderland and like staying in a hotel and stuff like that. We're like, we need pacifiers in the hotel.
Mm-hmm. You do, not just the baby, not just
no, seriously. So it's a big week. It's a big week. Big hurdles for this kid to clear.
Yeah. Woohoo. All right. Well, wish you luck. I remember thinking I could never leave again my house when we were potty training my kids. I did so much laundry that weekend. But I like your attempt. You're on the beach. Easy access to clean off.
Yeah, we're just gonna grip and rip. It's a Band-Aid, just rip it off here.
Yeah. Like literally just nothing. Just take it off. You know, we could go for some advice if you have any advice. I just remember for training Cole, but that was more for using the toilet. Like you get Cheerios and put them in the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
To hit.
Yeah, we are open to any kind of suggestion that we can get. Because we were talking about the Cheerios too, and immediately I thought, well, he's just going to try to reach in there and eat the Cheerios. Is really all he's going to do, and then that's a whole other mess in itself.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah, so the kid likes Cheerios.
Yeah. I will tell you while you're out there are some summer etiquettes. You know, it's not even on here. Don't use the ocean as your bathroom. It should be, but it's not. I guess that was a given. When you're on the beach, one of the etiquettes is when you leave, don't shake your towel in front of people.
Yeah.
Be mindful of those around. How many times have you been hit in the face with sand? Because people don't realize the wind. And I didn't realize this. This is on the etiquette, summer etiquette rules. Take your glasses off when you're greeting people. I didn't realize that. See, the thing is, when I take my sunglasses off, I wind up, this eye, for some reason, is very sensitive. I always wind up winking. They're going to think I'm like hitting on them because I always close this eye. Well, nice to meet you.
I mean, you do have that upside down pineapple at your house. Yeah, you know, I feel like I'm very much in the minority on sunglasses. I just got a pair of sunglasses, like bought a pair of sunglasses for myself for the first time in 15 years, 20. I just don't wear them. I typically don't wear them. And I honestly only got them for driving and, you know, like I bring them with me and I still don't wear them. Matter of fact, I've lost them already. Like left them someplace already. So
I hope they were like a cheap pair.
Yeah, well, that's why I started with a cheap pair because I was like, I don't even know how well I'm going to commit to this. So
I break mine so often that I'm like, you know what? Spending any more than like $15 on a pair of sunglasses to me is not worth it because probably because they're $15 and they break. But I just, as soon as I drop them, they break.
It's like I'll wear them like if I want to weed whack or something like that. And most of that is just because that's not even necessarily to block the sun. It's just because like if I'm in around the garden, I don't want like gravel to come up and catch me.
Yeah, that's smart. So you're protective eyewear. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So just they tell you to take your sunglasses down. They call it upper level etiquette.
So what The Rock does, just put them down a little bit.
Yeah.
Just kind of like
it's quite the move, isn't it? Beep. I loved what Debbie said earlier this morning. She thinks you should lotion up before you get out to the beach. She thinks it's a little too sexual, rubbing lotion on each other. You know, if we're like two adults rubbing lotion. I'm like, what do you want? You want it to be more clinical? Do you want them to wear gloves? What do you? She goes, do it in your private room.
And she makes a good point, I think.
Really?
I think she did. Well, listen, we gotta jump, but I guess I'll save my point to that for on the air. So that's what we call on radio a tease.
There you go. Don't forget we have your fuel up with Phillipsburg Easton Honda. It's a nice little Wawa perk. Be following us on Instagram, 100.7 WLEV on Instagram to grab that perk. What time you want to go, Crockett?
7:30 sounds great, Selena.
Perfect. Done.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, listen, everybody, have a great day. Don't wink at anybody unnecessarily.
I'm just protecting my eye from the sun.
Yeah. Apparently that woman's related to Popeye. All right, everybody, have a good day.